Most men know that alcohol and smoking can harm the liver, lungs, or heart. But very few realize the hidden damage these habits cause to testosterone, the hormone that fuels strength, muscle, energy, and libido. Every drink you take and every cigarette you smoke may quietly chip away at the very hormone that defines vitality and masculinity. Studies show that alcohol can lower testosterone for more than 24 hours, while smoking disrupts hormone signaling and blood flow. Together, they accelerate aging, weaken performance, and rob men of confidence. In today's video, we'll break down exactly how alcohol and smoking lower testosterone, the long-term impact on your body, and practical steps you can take to protect your health and hormones. Before we dive into how alcohol and smoking affect your hormones, let's take a closer look at why testosterone matters so much in the first place. Testosterone is the primary male sex hormone, but its role goes far beyond reproduction. It acts as a master regulator for energy, mood, muscle growth, bone density, and even cardiovascular health. When testosterone levels are healthy, men often feel strong, motivated, and confident. Testosterone supports muscle building by stimulating protein synthesis, which helps repair and grow muscle fibers after exercise. It also fuels energy and stamina, making it easier to stay active throughout the day. On a psychological level, testosterone influences mood and focus, reducing feelings of depression or anxiety while improving motivation and mental clarity. Perhaps most importantly, testosterone drives the libido in sexual performance. It's directly responsible for sexual desire and plays a key role in erectile function. Men with low testosterone often experience reduced interest in intimacy, weaker erections, and a loss of confidence in relationships. But testosterone is not just about physical performance. It's also linked to long-term health. Low levels are associated with obesity, type 2 diabetes, osteoporosis, and even heart disease. That means protecting testosterone isn't only about looking good or feeling confident. It's about protecting your future health and independence. Now here's the issue. While testosterone naturally declines with age, lifestyle habits like drinking and smoking can accelerate this decline dramatically. These choices don't just hurt your lungs or liver, they directly sabotage your hormone balance. And the impact can be felt in every aspect of a man's life, from the gym to the bedroom to overall well-being. Now let's talk about alcohol. While the occasional drink may not seem harmful, repeated or heavy drinking has a direct and lasting impact on testosterone. The main problem begins inside the testes, where testosterone is produced. Alcohol damages the Leydig cells, which are the very cells responsible for making testosterone. With fewer healthy Leydig cells, your body's ability to produce testosterone declines sharply. Another major issue is that alcohol increases the activity of an enzyme called aromatase. This enzyme converts testosterone into estrogen, the primary female hormone. The more alcohol you consume, the more testosterone gets converted, leaving you with less of the hormone you need and more of the one you don't. This imbalance contributes to weight gain, loss of muscle mass, and reduced libido. Alcohol also raises cortisol, the body's stress hormone. High cortisol directly suppresses testosterone production through the hypothalamus pituitary testes HPTA axis. In other words, alcohol not only destroys testosterone where it's made, but also blocks the hormonal signals that trigger production in the first place. In the short term, even moderate drinking can cause testosterone levels to drop for up to 24 hours. That means if you're drinking every night, your hormones never fully recover. In the long term, consistent drinking is linked to reduced sperm count, lower fertility, erectile dysfunction, and even testicular shrinkage. Beyond hormones, alcohol also damages the liver, which plays a role in metabolizing and regulating sex hormones. A weakened liver allows estrogen to build up and testosterone to drop even further. The takeaway here is simple. Alcohol isn't just a social drink, it's a hormone disruptor. While an occasional glass may not ruin your health, consistent or heavy drinking can silently erode testosterone, drain energy, and weaken vitality over time. Just like alcohol, smoking has a powerful and damaging effect on testosterone, though the mechanisms are slightly different. Cigarettes contain thousands of chemicals, and many of them directly interfere with hormone production and circulation. First, Nicotine and other toxic compounds damage the hypothalamus pituitary testes, HPTA axis, which is the communication system that tells your testes to produce testosterone. When this signaling is disrupted, less luteinizing hormone LH is released, and without LH, testosterone production falls. Second, smoking increases oxidative stress in the body. This means harmful free radicals damage the delicate tissues of the testes, impairing Leydig cell function and lowering testosterone output. Over time, this oxidative stress also reduces sperm count and motility, which is why smoking is strongly linked to male infertility. Third, smoking damages blood vessels and restricts circulation. Healthy erections and hormone delivery depend on strong blood flow. When the blood vessels are stiffened or clogged by smoking, not only does sexual performance decline, but hormone transport becomes less efficient, further lowering testosterone's impact on the body. Research consistently shows that smokers have lower testosterone levels than non-smokers. In addition, smoking is one of the leading causes of erectile dysfunction, ED, which often appears years earlier in smokers compared to men who don't smoke. The combination of reduced testosterone and impaired circulation makes intimacy and overall vitality suffer. Finally, smoking increases cortisol levels just like alcohol. Elevated cortisol suppresses testosterone production and creates an environment where the body is in constant breakdown mode instead of growth mode. The bottom line is clear. Smoking doesn't just hurt the lungs, it directly sabotages testosterone, fertility, and sexual health. Even reducing smoking can bring measurable improvements, but quitting altogether provides the best chance to restore hormone balance, protect blood flow, and reclaim energy. When alcohol and smoking are combined, the damage to testosterone multiplies. Both habits independently lower testosterone, but together they create a hormonal storm that accelerates decline far beyond natural aging. Alcohol damages Leydig cells, raises cortisol, and increases the conversion of testosterone into estrogen. Smoking disrupts the HPTA axis, restricts blood flow, and adds oxidative stress that further impairs testosterone production. When a man does both regularly, the result is significantly reduced testosterone, lower sperm quality, erectile dysfunction, and increased risk of infertility. This double impact also speeds up muscle loss, fat gain, and premature aging. The hormonal imbalance caused by alcohol and smoking doesn't just show up in lab tests. It shows in energy, strength, mood, and confidence. The truth is clear. If you want to protect testosterone, you must address both habits. Reducing or quitting them gives your body the chance to restore hormonal balance, rebuild vitality, and prevent long-term damage. And the good news is that even if alcohol and smoking have taken a toll on your testosterone, positive changes can reverse much of the damage. Studies show that reducing alcohol intake and quitting smoking can lead to measurable improvements in hormone balance within weeks. Testosterone levels begin to recover, sperm quality improves, and energy returns. To support this recovery, focus on the fundamentals: quality sleep, balanced nutrition, and smart exercise. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of rest each night, train with compound lifts and short bursts of HIIT, and eat foods rich in zinc, vitamin D, and healthy fats like eggs, nuts, leafy greens, and olive oil. Add stress-reducing practices like meditation or deep breathing to keep cortisol low, because low stress means higher testosterone. Remember, alcohol and smoking might feel small in the moment, but over time they silently steal vitality, strength, and confidence. Protecting testosterone means protecting your health, your relationships, and your future. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more science-backed tips on men's health. And don't forget to share this video. Someone you care about may need this message today.